Logan Paul dropped. He be making movies out of here, man. Let's check this out. Let's see what we got going on. Why 2023 was the best year of my life. Oh, man.
From winning my first ever boxing fight. From winning my first ever boxing fight.
Mr. Paul.
To becoming a WWE champion.
Jesus.
Then getting engaged and crying like a little...
Oh my God, I'm sobbing.
2023 has been the best year of my life, and I love making these videos because I forget everything.
This is the coolest thing ever, dude. This is awesome.
Bro, that is a year, bro. Already,
back...
like, just the first couple things is like, what? You did what? Seeing him jump off of that rope like that, bro? That was still insane. I think that was what a lot of people were like, oh, okay, so Logan Paul was meant for this.
To these videos and remember what I did that year. And also with AI, you're not gonna be able to tell what's real and what's fake.
God damn it, man.
But capturing and documenting history, I believe, is very important. How about we start with the most viral moment in WWE history? It's the 2023 Royal Rumble, and your boy found himself across the ring from Ricochet.
Oh my goodness, what a...
That's so insane, bro. That's so insane. Like, I don't know if you guys watched, like, I used to sit and watch WWE with my pops, bro. I still remember when Vince hopped in the limo, like, insane, bro. And then now to see him on, like, one of their biggest stages, the biggest events that they host ever, and Logan Paul's headlining that event, like, that's insane, bro. That's insane. You got to give credit where credit's due.
I was really proud of this move because it's hard to do something original in the WWE.
What the hell just happened?
And some of the moments I've had this year in wrestling, I will remember for the rest of my life.
Oh, Logan Paul! Gonna put Rollins away! Oh, goodness! Every single time we call a Logan Paul match, I am just simply amazed. Seconds away from a viral moment! Oh, my goodness!
Oh!
This is actually my greatest accomplishment of this year. I went injury-free, but I did get close to almost breaking my neck at Money in the Bank.
He just broke that table, face first, Cole.
But look, accidents happen. Like when I almost broke Rey Mysterio's neck, but then saved it.
Oh my goodness, Logan Paul rounding Mysterio out of midair.
And yes, that is the match where I became United States champion. And if you've followed my journey for 10 years now on the internet, I don't just do...
Bro, Rey Mysterio was young when I was young. Like, how old is this thing now? This is crazy.
I do them to take over. And I fully plan on doing that with the WWE. The future is bright, and I am going to make a lot of noise and disrupt the entire industry. And in between all that, training, jumping off the top rope, body slamming full-grown men through tables, Prime Hydration, little company that I started with my ex-rival KSI, grossed $1.2 billion in revenue in only its second year. That is insane.
If you've got kids, chances are they're prime mad.
Stay hydrated, stay hydrated, stay hydrated.
We actually launched Prime Energy.
I don't know why, but all I could think about was when Trump was throwing those toilet paper rolls at people in Puerto Rico. That was just why did that give me the same vibe?
Just this year. We also signed the UFC this year, which truly, top 3 greatest accomplishment of my life.
Corner Camp brought to you by the fastest growing beverage in history, Prime Hydration.
I have been watching the UFC since I was 10 years old. And the fact that I was able to sponsor my favorite sports league in the world with a company that we created blows my mind. In addition to the UFC, we signed the LA Dodgers, FC Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and even had a Super Bowl commercial.
No way.
Jesus.
And to celebrate selling 1 billion bottles, we gave away a $500,000 Golden Prime. Not to mention, we have somehow built an incredibly impressive roster of Prime athletes. UFC champions Israel Adesanya and Alexander Volkanovski. Pound for pound, greatest boxers in the world, Terrence Crawford and Shakur Stevenson. One of the best quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs. Soccer superstar Alicia Lehman, Austin Matthews from the Toronto Maple Leafs, and of course, Erling Haaland. How? Well, actually, the answer is it's a great product. I'm biased, but not really. It's a fantastic product, and people seem to really like it.
That's pretty cool.
I know I work hard, and I'm meant.
Definitely like the energy 100 times more, but it's still fire. I'm still happy for the guys.
Manifest a lot of good things into my life, but I'm blown away at how success has found me in this way. KSI, man, we have a lot to be proud of. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I cannot wait to see where it goes. Speaking of KSI, damn, from fighting each other 4 years ago to fighting on the same card together, the Prime card, in the Manchester Arena, which was the building that we first originally fought. I got to take an internet troll, an online coward, and beat the shit out of him. I feel like the internet has given people a lot of confidence in themselves and the freedom to really just say and do whatever they want online, oftentimes without repercussions. And the fact that I got to handpick one of these maggots and expose him in front of millions of people.
This video got to be like the biggest example of why Logan's like still in the position that he's in. I think he's a great storyteller. Like that's some of the things you just can't doubt. You can't doubt. You can't, bro. You can't. You got to give it up to him. You got to.
Was very satisfying.
Stand up for yourself, stand up for your loved ones, and no amount of darkness can overtake you, I promise.
But after that, I realized that I'm better at wrestling than I am at boxing. And besides, we already have a boxer in the family. Jake Paul, the problem child. I am so proud of this guy for what he's done in the sport of boxing.
Jake Paul can crack. He looks like a real boxer.
His record is now 8-1. He's got an absolute rocket of a right hand. Sends people to another dimension, and he just continues to cement his legacy and build his empire. The guy landed himself a Netflix documentary this year, and it's not just because of what he's done with his own career in boxing.
Netflix,
he has his
man.
youth foundation, Boxing Bullies. He's supporting and elevating really prominent, important females in boxing, like Amanda Serrano. He's got his own promotional company, betting company. He's just become an amazing human being, and Jake, man, I'm so proud of you. And we get to do some cool stuff. One night, I had a wrestling match in Detroit, Michigan. I won, and I took a jet to Dallas, where Jake was fighting Nate Diaz on the same night. We made it just in time, but stories like that are literally like what we live for.
Everyone doubts him, and he always proves everyone wrong time and time again. I'm so proud of him. I'm so happy for our family. We did this together, man. He won tonight, taking over combat sports. I love this kid.
I feel you, Cablo. Sad gang.
For the brothers. Jake, man, I love you. But even though that was all very sweet, everything that I said before this. Today is the day where I ask the love of my life to marry me. I got engaged this year. I decided to lock her down.
Put a rock on that
Nina
thing.
Agdal, supermodel who I've had a crush on since probably my balls dropped. Decided to ask her to marry me and become her permanent fat sausage. Will you marry me?
What?
The day we got engaged was literally the best day of my life, and I've had some crazy days, and the proposal could not have gone more perfect. We're engaged. I put so much time and effort into finding the ring and making sure everything was smooth, and the girl is keen.
I'm not crying,
She's
you
on
are.
to me.
It's insane.
You had no idea.
But I was able to throw her off with a pair of decoy earrings, so she didn't think a ring was coming.
I was like, no engagement on this trip, but I got the sickest you.
Yeah, Nina, baby, I love you so much. Let's have babies. I think the fact that because we got engaged made it harder for her to accept the fact that she also is dating a skydiver. Got my B-class license. Yeah, I like jumping out of planes.
Drink Prime.
Then also, of course, while all this is happening, we're releasing one episode of Impulsive, my podcast, every single week. Just talking to the coolest people on the planet. Some dream guests this year. Kevin Hart, Ice Cube, David Blaine, Randy Orton.
The one thing you guys should definitely realize, Dwayne would never do this. And I'm not calling him a bad person in no way, shape, or form, but...
Oh my God. What's it like being you, bro?
To be honest, it's really nice.
I drank your own. What is that like?
Prime is a major step up.
I grew up knowing two dudes without tongues. That's Florida. Tongueless Brett and
Dad, Dusty Rhodes. Sister,
Yo,
Lana
what up,
Rhodes.
Zorro?
Sports art? I don't think we're related.
That's his ex-girlfriend.
Great.
So at the end of each year, I like to ask myself what the takeaways were, what lessons I learned, if any, just as a good opportunity to reflect and perhaps provide value to you guys. 2023 was the first year where I really felt like I got to feast on the fruits of my labor.
That's wild. That is wild, bro.
I am overwhelmed with gratitude. I am so thankful for my life, for my team,
Oh, yeah,
my
we
friends,
thriving,
all the
Zoro.
loved
We
ones, the
thriving, gang.
personal
Thank you
influences
so
and
much.
key decision makers in my life. And although he made plenty of missteps and mistakes and had a lot to learn about life and himself, the one thing that the early 20s version of me, the younger version of myself, definitely did right is he was looking out for future Logan. He got thrashed by life because of decisions that he made, but the kid vowed to become better.
Trust in yourself and work hard and believe that you can get through whatever struggle you're going through.
And finally, I can feel all the effects of the hard work that I devoted to exceeding in my career and trying to improve my character and just be the best version of myself that I could be. So yes, as I said in my post-fight boxing speech, look out for your loved ones. Look out for your friends and your family. But equally as important, look out for you, the future version of you. It's not you sitting here watching this video today presently as it stands. It's going to be a future version of you that is relying on you, the present version of yourself, to make it right and establish a foundation for the best life possible. I can sit here and confidently say that I am the happiest I've ever been in my life. And somehow, after all the ups and downs, all the blessings, the future is looking brighter than ever.
Shouts out, bro.
Now, with all that said, if there's one thing that I want you guys to take away from this video, it's that I'm the U.S. champion. And if you want this belt, you can come get it!
This nigga, bro. This nigga, dude. Don't nobody miss, man. And Logan Paul is one of them niggas, man. Just he always finds a way to snap back, bro. And hey, you gotta congratulate him every time. You got to.